Good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to explain you related to the connecting bodies. This question and this concept is important for both, JEE means and NEET. This topic is from laws of motion. This laws of motion is from first year chapter. Now say there is one constraint is given, or we can say connecting bodies. Connecting bodies, right? So there is a connecting bodies. This is given as one constraint. So there is a diagram. M1, M2, M3 are connected as shown. So let us M1 is connected with a one string to the M3 which is on the horizontal table, and M3, M2 are connected with a string. It is again M2 is hanging down, M1 also hanging down. And there is a condition M1 greater than M2. That means mass of the M1 block is more than mass of the M2 block. That is nothing but M1 is accelerate down, M2 is accelerate up. That is nothing but what? This total system is accelerate towards a M1 block because of the mass of M1 is more than the mass of M2. Therefore, these two strings are massless strings. So the massless in the sense is tension remains the same in this given a constraint. That is, this M3 and M1 is connected. No? Therefore, for this M1 and M3, the tension remains the same. That's what here you write as tension T1 which is acting towards a pulley, and this M3 block tension also acting towards a pulley, because the tension is always away from the body. And coming to the M2 and M3, once we get M3, weight is acting, M2G is acting downward, and there is a tension T2 is acting towards a pulley, because away from the body. M3 also which is acting towards a pulley, that is the tension is acting towards a pulley. So that this is the given as the constraint. Now by using this constraint, we need to get the acceleration of the system, that is A is question mark, as well as the tensions T1 and T2 is asking. This is the one concept. The concept related is JEE and NEET. See, this is the question from laws of motion. It is a first year question, right? Let us, if it is given like this constraint, now we need to draw a free body diagram. That is free from the diagram. See, first you take a M1 block. For that M1 block, weight M1G is acting down. There is a tension T1 is acting up. Then there is an acceleration is acting down. That means your block is accelerating down, no? Then the resultant also which is acted downward. Therefore, resultant force is represented as M1G is acting down, because the system accelerating down, no? That means here M1G is greater than T1. So that you write as M1G minus T1. But the M1 block is accelerating, no? Then you write as FR is equal to M1A. Then M1A is equal to M1G minus T1. From this T1 is equal to M1G minus M1A. This is an expression 1 you write by using a one free body diagram. Let again you go for the second free body diagram. That is, second free body diagram is for M2 block. You write for M2 block, M2, that is M2G is acting down. There is a tension T2 is acting up, but the system is accelerating up. See, look at here in the diagram. So that there will be a resultant is represented up. See, by using this, we can write as FR is equal to, see, here actually T2 is more than, because the body is accelerating up. That is, the T2 is more than M2G. Then you write as T2 minus M2G, because it is more than this, because the body is accelerating up. That means the resultant is along the direction of T2. So that the FR is equal to T2 minus M2G. Now here, resultant we should write. Here M2 is accelerating, therefore resultant force FR is equal to, for this given free body diagram, is M2A. So here you write as M2A is equal to T2 minus M2G. Now here you write from this T2 is equal to here M2A plus M2G. This is an expression 2. Now we know expression 1 and we know expression 2. But actually we need to get an acceleration. No? Therefore, for the purpose, again you take one more free body diagram. That is a third block. Look at. See, there is a M3, tension T1, and there is a T2. Both are acting in opposite. Look at in the diagram. but this M3 is accelerating along the direction of T1. So the resultant also represented along the direction of T1 only. That means T1 is more than T2. Then resultant force Fr is equal to T1 minus T2 we can. But in this M3 is moving, no, then we can say resultant is M3A here. So here you write M3A is equal to T1 minus T2. This is an equation 3. Now we need to get an acceleration. We know T1, T2, and this T1 and T2 substitute here in place of T1 and T2. That is from substitute now 1, 2 in 3. Therefore, M3A is equal to T1 is, you write as M1G minus M1A. Is that right? And here T2 is there, no? Minus of this. So here M2A plus M2G. Now here M3A is equal to, look at it. Simple calculation here, you take M1G minus M1A minus M2A minus M2G. Multiply with minus. Actually, we need to get an acceleration. Acceleration is there, no? M1A and M2A is there. So this, bring this side. It is becomes M1A, because negative is there, no? Becomes plus. Again minus becomes plus, and here M3A is equal to M1G minus M2G, of course. Now look at here, you take a common is A here, M1 plus M2 plus M3, which is equal to M1 minus M2 into G. Therefore, acceleration of the system, see, which we can write as, the acceleration of the system we can write as like this. A is equal to M1 minus M2 by M1 plus M2 plus M3 into G. This is the acceleration of the system. This is, you say, fourth equation. Now we need to find, because acceleration is over, now we need to find the tension, no? T1 and T2 we need to get. So that this acceleration you substitute here, this acceleration substitute here instead of A, in place of A. So that we get the both tensions, right? Now let us come to the point, is it is an expression one, M1G minus M1A. This A is there now here, this is substitute here. So that from 1, now this fourth expression is substitute in 1. So T1 is equal to M1G minus M1 of A. That is M1 minus M2 into G, because A we are substituting here. So that M1 plus M2 plus M3. Now you take a simple mathematics rules, that is LCM you take, that is M1G of M1 plus M2 plus M3 minus M1 of M1 minus M2 into G by whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. Right? Now let us multiply with this. Here it is. That is the expression we can write as like this. Here it is, T1 is equal to M1 square G, because M1 and M1, plus M1 M2G plus M1 M3G minus, here it is again M1 square into G minus of minus plus M1 M2G whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. Right? Now let us look at here. M1 square G is there, minus M1 square G is there. Better you cancel this, because minus and plus is cancelled. M1 M2G and M1 M2G is there. So that tension T is equal to, or T1 is equal to, because here plus is there, here plus is there. Then I add M1 M2G, this is 1, plus M1 M3G whole divided by, this is M1 plus M2 plus M3. Right? Now coming to the point is, here it is, look at M1G is there, here also M1G is there. So that 2 M1G, sorry, M1G's you take a common, 2 M2 plus M3 whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. See, this is about a T1 tension. Here in this tension is how much is acting, that is M1G, right? That is a M1G of 2 M2 plus M3 by M1 plus M2 plus M3. So this is related to for tension 1. Now let us go for the tension 2. That is from expression 2 you take. There is an expression 2 is there that you take, and again you substitute the acceleration whatever we have an acceleration, no, that you substitute. So that there is a equation 2. See, from expression 2 we can write as like this. See, from 2, because this fourth expression now need to substitute in a 2. So that here T2 is equal to, we can write as like this, M2G plus M2A. A here you write directly, that is T2 is equal to, therefore it is M2G plus M2 of A is M1 minus M2 by M1 plus M2 plus M3 into G. Here, now let us again same LCM mutate and simple multiplication methods apply here. Therefore, we will get the T2. Look at T2 is equal to, it is M2G of M1 plus M2 plus M3, right? Here, plus M2 of M1 minus M2 into G whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. Now again multiplication method, apply a multiplication, then we'll get the multiplication rule like this. T2 is equal to, here M1 M2, that is you write as M1 M2 G plus, here it is M2 square G plus, here it is M2 M3 G plus, look at multiply this, M1 M2 G minus M2 square G, right? Because minus M2 square G, M2 M1 into G, and here M2 M2 is M2 square G, so that whole divided by again M1 plus M2 plus M3. So minus M2 square G here plus M2 square G is cancelled. So T2 is equal to, remain to get M1 M2 G, here also M1 M2 G is there. Then you add these two, M1 M2 G plus, here what is again is there, M2 and M3 G is there, whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3, right? So T2 is equal to, look at once, here M1 G is there, M2 G, so that you take a M2 G is common. So M2 G is common, 2M1 plus M3 whole divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. See, this is the tension T2 of a given a constraint. Now we know T1, T2 as well as acceleration also. So this is the given connected body, the whatever the T1, T2 are asking now, these are the T1 and T2 and acceleration, right? See, this constraint is very very important for both JEE and NEET. So thank you very much. Watch my full video. Okay, follow my video. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.